Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Dreams to Reality podcast. My name is Ananda, and I'm your host. As you can tell by the title, I'm going to tell you 5 ways how to be confident in yourself. Quote of the day: confidence isn't, "I know they'll like me," it's, "I'm okay if they don't." So, what is confidence? Confidence means feeling sure of yourself and your abilities, not in an arrogant way, but in a realistic and secure way. Let's get into the 5 ways how to be confident in yourself. Number 1, say positive affirmations. One thing I'm going to say is positive affirmations do work. I'm not saying it's going to work overnight. It might take weeks, months, or maybe even years. Train your brain to be positive. Your brain is almost like a machine. You have to take time to build it, just like you build confidence by saying positive affirmations. I'm not saying be positive all the time because that's unrealistic. You won't be 100% positive every single day. Confidence doesn't mean you'll always have good days. You will have some bad days too. Even if you have bad days, you will still believe in yourself. That's what confidence is. If you want to see results, say positive affirmations every day. That's self-care. Say positive affirmations like, "I am beautiful, I am loved, I am smart, I am successful, I'm going to have a great day today." Once you start saying it while having a positive attitude, then you will start to believe the positive things you say. Don't have a negative attitude while saying the positive affirmations, and don't say negative things. The tongue is powerful, and the mind is smart. You might say something in a joking way, but the mind takes it serious. The mind knows if you're being negative or positive. If you say negative things, you are going to believe them just like if you say positive things. Your thoughts and your words create reality. Be careful what you think, say, or do. Don't say negative things to yourself every day because it's going to become a bad habit. Then it's going to be harder for you to be positive. Here's a tip that I do. Every time a negative thought comes in my head, I think or say something positive really quick. But if I don't do it, then I'm going to be thinking about that negative thought for the whole day. Other than that, what you say to yourself, no matter if it's negative or positive, it will make a big difference in your life. Number 2, stop comparing yourself. Let me tell you this, comparison is a thief of joy, whether it's on social media or in real life. Even if you have confidence, you'll probably think someone is better than you. Sometimes, not all the time. But remember, it's not a competition. We are all equal, we are all going through something, and we are trying to get better. You don't know what goes on behind closed doors. They only show you the good days, which is a highlight of their life. Just because you are seeing them have good days doesn't mean they aren't having bad days. I know we are all human. We are going to compare ourselves sometimes. Nobody is perfect, literally nobody. We all make mistakes. We all have imperfections, and we all have bad days sometimes. I feel like you shouldn't compare yourself because it's not fair, and it's almost like jealousy, but jealousy is a feeling. This is what I mean by jealousy. Imagine someone has more money, wisdom, and more confidence than you, and you compare yourself to them. I'm not saying they are better than you, because they aren't, and you aren't better than them. Just because you think someone's better than you doesn't mean you are behind. It's not fair to compare yourself to someone else because they probably worked for what they have. Or maybe they are going through something, but it's still not fair to compare. Compare your past self to your present self. For example, I compare my old mindset to my new mindset. I am better than the past. Another thing, people are on a different journey than you. We aren't meant to have the same life. Because if we did, the world would be boring. Be creative and be different. Don't compare your journey to someone else. Why? What happens if you're driving and you don't focus on your lane? You crash. Just like if you're focusing on comparing yourself, it's stealing your joy. If we live the same lives, that means we are copying each other and not being authentic. Yes, we can have similar lives, but not the same. That leads me to my next point. Number 3, be yourself. Live for you, not anyone else. Because if you are living for someone else, that's basically people pleasing. And if you don't be yourself, you'll probably regret it. For example, imagine you are copying someone else or listening what someone tells you what you should do. Someone could have told me to write a book, but I don't want to write a book. But I want to crochet. But if I write the book anyways, that's basically people pleasing. But the reason why I say you will regret it is because 1, you will forget who you are. 2, once you start being yourself, you will lose some people because they thought you were someone else. 3, you will feel bad. I'm telling you, you won't want that. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just being honest. The reason why you should be yourself is because 1, you will feel confident. 2, you will love yourself. 3, you will be happier. If you like arts and crafts, do it. If you like reading and writing, do it. Whatever it is. The right people will come in your life, and they will find out if you're being yourself or not. So don't think about being someone else. Because when you be around someone for so long, the person you really want to be will show regardless. Be yourself. Some people will like you, some people won't. You can't make everyone happy. You can't be everything to everyone. Number 4, stop caring what people think. Yeah, it's not easy, but opinions are not facts. Yes, words hurt, but you can't let that get to you. How people talk to themselves is how they talk to you. Sometimes. Remember that quote that said, "Don't take criticism from people you would never go to for advice." Another one is never take advice from someone who isn't where you want to be. Last one, never take advice from someone you wouldn't trade places with. Ignore the negative opinions. The negative opinions is what you shouldn't care about. If someone says something positive to you, say thank you. But make sure you are the first one to say something positive to yourself. You should be the first one to compliment yourself before anyone else. Like someone can say something positive to you and you don't believe them because you didn't say it to yourself first. We are going to talk about that in a different episode. So if they are saying something positive to you, respond kindly. If someone says something negative to you, ignore them and walk away. Because they want a negative response, but don't give it to them. I understand if you like something about yourself and you get a lot of negative responses all the time, then you might care because it's replaying in your head. They are projecting, and just because they say something rude to you doesn't mean it's true. It's an opinion, and don't say something negative to yourself like "I'm stupid" just because they said it to you. Life is like a mirror. It shouldn't be at all, but people project. We are people. We are going to care sometimes, but remember, opinions are not facts. But it's okay to care sometimes because we have feelings. We aren't robots. But the only opinion that matters more about you is yours. Let me tell you this, you can't stop people from having an opinion about you. People are going to talk about you no matter what you look like. Everyone had an opinion about someone before. Like I said, life is like a mirror, but it shouldn't be. Don't take it too personal, because they could be having a bad day, they probably have low self-esteem, or maybe they are rude people. That's why they are projecting negatively towards you. I'm not trying to defend them, that's just how it is. But hurt people hurt people. Don't hurt someone's feelings because your feelings are hurt. Don't be like them, be better. Number 5, embrace your imperfections. I'm going to give y'all a little story time. When I was in school, I used to hunch my back and look down at my phone because I wasn't confident. And I didn't make eye contact because I was insecure about my looks. When I was insecure about my looks, I always told myself, you look unique. You aren't going to look like everyone else unless you have a twin. But even if you were a twin, you have something different about you. It doesn't have to be physical. I was insecure about my chubby face, but I realized I have high cheekbones. It's nothing wrong with having a chubby face. It's just people used to point it out a lot to me. But I didn't realize I had high cheekbones until I smiled a lot. And what makes me confident about my high cheekbones is that I have dimples. That was my story. And let me tell you this, confidence isn't always about your looks. It can be your personality and your abilities too. You can be insecure about anything. The way you look, the way you laugh, and the way you think. But try to say something better about it. I'm going to give y'all examples. It can be your eyes. It can remind you of beautiful nature. It can be your personality. It reminds you how kind, loving, and caring you are. It can be your abilities. It reminds you how good you are at art and writing. It can be anything you're good at. Being confident takes practice, and then it makes you believe in yourself. I used to give up when it came to arts and crafts, but if you give up, how are you going to become better? Nobody is perfect when they first try something. You are probably going to make a mistake. Confidence isn't a destination, it's a journey. You aren't born with confidence, because if you were, it would have been permanent. You build and create confidence. We are perfectly imperfect. Don't let anyone tell you you are different from others. Be awesome, be unique, and be beautiful. I hope this podcast helped y'all. By the way, I'm making a part 2, 3, and 4. Stay tuned. Have a great day or night. Love y'all. Peace.